My parents skipped my wedding for my sister's beach trip. Months later, they begged me to attend my sister's, and I said, not this time. My wedding was June 14th, outdoor ceremony, garden venue with string lights and flowers everywhere. I put a deposit down 14 months before the date, sent invitations 8 months out. My parents had their save the date before anyone else. 2 weeks before the wedding, my mom called on a Tuesday evening. Her voice was so casual, it took me a second to understand what she was actually saying. We can't make it, honey. Your sister needs us right now. My sister had gone through a breakup. 6 weeks of dating some guy she met on an app. He stopped texting back. That was the crisis. They'd already booked a beach house, non-refundable. My mom said that part like it settled something. I told her if that's the choice, don't come at all. She said I was being dramatic. She said I'd have other celebrations, anniversaries, birthdays, lots of chances. She said my sister needed them more than I did right now. I hung up and stood in my kitchen staring at the wall for 20 minutes. My wife found me there. I told her what happened. She put her hand on my back and didn't say anything. What was there to say? Wedding day came. 200 people in their best clothes. My wife walked down the aisle looking like something out of a dream. Her father cried, giving her away. I said vows I'd spent 3 weeks writing. 2 chairs in the front row stayed empty the entire time, reserved for family. Name cards and calligraphy. Meals ordered and paid for. Every time someone asked where my parents were, I said family emergency. Couldn't be avoided. They feel terrible. I said it so many times I almost believed it. The mother-son dance didn't happen. The DJ quietly skipped that song. The toast my father had been practicing for months never got made. That night after the reception, still in my tuxedo, sitting on the edge of the hotel bed, my phone buzzed. Photo attached. All 3 of them on the beach. Cocktails with little umbrellas, sunset behind them, all smiling. Posted on Instagram too. #family first. I sat there staring at that photo for a long time. Then I blocked all 3 of them. Numbers, social media, email. I changed my phone number the following week and didn't give them the new one. 4 months later, an envelope arrived. Cream-colored, thick cardstock, my name in calligraphy. I opened it thinking it was some kind of formal apology. It was a wedding invitation. My sister was engaged. Winter wedding, fancy hotel ballroom, full registry included. I laughed out loud. I mailed back the RSVP card completely blank. No yes, no no, no meal preference, nothing. The way those chairs looked. Then the calls started. Mom got a new number I didn't recognize, so I picked up. She said I had to be there, that I was my sister's brother. I asked her how that was different from being her son on my wedding day. She went quiet. Then she said they were sorry. I told her she hadn't apologized once. She'd explained. She justified. Called me dramatic and petty and selfish, but she'd never said I'm sorry. She said she was saying it now. I told her it was too late. She said I was being cruel. I said I was being consistent. My dad called 2 days later. He admitted they were wrong. I told him I agreed and still wasn't coming. He asked what more they could do. I told him I wanted them at my wedding. That was the only thing, and it was gone. 3 weeks before my sister's wedding, all 3 of them showed up at my apartment on a Sunday morning. My wife let them in before I could say anything. I came out in sweatpants and didn't offer anyone coffee. My sister was already crying. She said I'd always been her hero, that this was the most important day of her life, and she needed me there. I asked if my wedding had been the most important day of my life. She looked at the floor. My mom said they'd flown across the country to apologize in person, and the least I could do was come. I told her the least I could do was exactly what she'd done. Stay home. My dad asked what it would take. Money, therapy, counseling, whatever I needed. I told him I didn't want anything from them. I'd wanted them at my wedding. That was it. That window was gone. They left without saying goodbye. My wife sat next to me on the couch after the door closed. She asked how I felt. I told her light. My wife and I went to Colorado that weekend. Rented a cabin, hiked, read books by the fire, watched the sun go down Saturday evening right around the time the ceremony would have been starting. Someone texted me a photo from the reception later that night. My whole family together. Everyone dressed up. Everyone smiling. I turned my phone face down and went back to my book. My mom called Monday morning from yet another new number. She said the wedding was beautiful, that my sister looked stunning, that I should have been there. I told her she should have been at mine. She asked when I was going to let this go. I told her when it stopped feeling fair. She said I was destroying the family. I told her I was just living in what was left of it. Then I hung up, blocked the number, and went back to my life.